Hi there, welcome to Kneppy Invest. The market is just about to open. Current time in Brisbane is 8:58 and 15 seconds. And I thought I'd do this live video. Well, it's not really live. I actually did look at actually doing a real live video, streaming video on YouTube, but I had to give them 24 hours notification. So I cannot do that. However, I want to do this video, live video of Domino's Pizza's opening on the 25th of January because the company did release a trading update at 7:17 p.m. And typically, if a company, and this is me being cynical again, typically if a company releases a trading update that late, it's going to be negative. And we can see if the market thinks this trading update is negative right now by the indicative price or indicative price. And right now, actually, in fact, I haven't updated this for a while. Share price of Domino's Pizza is going to open down 17.12%. No one wants to buy it. So yesterday, share price closed at $57.30, and only three bids are above, actually four bids are above that particular price. So looks like there will be a dump on opening, down 17%, possibly even more because the opening of Domino's Pizza will be happening in about 3 minutes, even though we are at 8:59 and 30 seconds. For those who don't know, there is a staggered opening to the ASX, and here it is. They have phases. So this is straight from the ASX website. The opening phase, so companies with ticker code between A and B, ANZ, BHP, open not right on 10 a.m. There is a 30-second, suppose, what do you call it, lag time. Maybe not lag time is the best way, a staggered time, or I don't know, what do you call it? So could open, the ASX could open at 9:59 and 45 seconds or 10 o'clock and 15 seconds. And then group two, which includes those companies with a ticker code between C and F, they open at 10:02 and 15 seconds and 15 seconds on either side of that. So Domino's Pizzas could start trading at 10:02 or 10:02 and 30 seconds, which means in another a minute and a half or so. So let's go back to Domino's Pizza. Won't talk about the trading update. I did go through this trading update in a video I released on the evening of the 24th of January. It did look negative. Now, there were some positives in the trading update, particularly when it comes to Australia and New Zealand, but Asia looks pretty bad. Not sure what's happening with Asia. Again, maybe they're falling out of love with pizza, or maybe it's just Domino's Pizza. I don't know. Maybe it's just takeaway food in general, fast food in general. Who knows? And maybe we could figure that out. Anyway, so at this point in time, Domino's Pizza is going to be down about 20%. So this is my worst case scenario. In fact, my worst case scenario was around about 25% down. Best case scenario was about down 5%. I would have taken that. And I thought there was absolutely no way it was going to be up. I did not see a scenario where the market would have liked this particular trading update. So 9:01 and 30 seconds. So we're going to be opening fairly soon. I am trading Domino's Pizza, but I will sell this position out because automatically when a position is down 10%, that's an automatic sell. And Domino's Pizza, I was up before this day with Domino's Pizza. Share price was looking okay. Look at the chart in ComSec. Share price is wanting to go on a bit of a run, but this is the second year in a row where Domino's Pizza has released a negative or some negative news in January or February. The other thing I should mention is I did a video on Nanosonics the other day. They released a trading update after market had closed. Last year, they also released a trading update in January, but that was before the market had opened, and that was a positive announcement. For Domino's Pizza, they have never released an announcement, a price-sensitive announcement, after trading had finished for the day. Well, I should say a significant price-sensitive announcement after trading had finished for the day. So this is the first time they have done it, and I think there are reasons behind that. And we have opened. So Domino's Pizza, so we've opened, well, it's 9:02 and 30 seconds, yeah. So Domino's Pizza down 21%. We're going to see a fair bit of volatility today with Domino's Pizza. So not surprised it's down 21%, but we will see the share price rally and force. So there's going to be a lot of day traders in this, more than likely, because day traders love volatility. But in my opinion, this is not a time to get excited about Domino's Pizza. There could be a bounce, possibly we will see the share price fall a fair bit from here over the next few days, particularly if the market is really negative or continues negative sentiment on Domino's Pizza. So a really good way to look at this is what drives the share price of a company is sentiment. And before today, there was improving sentiment in Domino's Pizza. You just see that by the chart. Share price was starting to go up, improving sentiment. We can actually have a look at the 1-year chart. Improving sentiment. And this sort of event, this sort of announcement considerably changes the sentiment in this company. They wanted to release a positive announcement, some positive financial news to reinforce this change in sentiment we have seen in the past, say, 6 months or so. Now, the share price low for Domino's Pizza in June was just above $40. So we're not far off that, only 10% or just above 10% above that low. So this is a sort of a shift in sentiment, another shift in sentiment around Domino's Pizza. And I will have to sell my position down to $44.85 now. I might not rush to sell my position because I think there could be a bounce, but I'm definitely going to sell my trading position. I do own a longer term position, Domino's Pizza, and this, I won't say this is, I am frustrated with Nanosonics simply because the management of that company are just not realizing the potential of Nanosonics. I am becoming a little bit more frustrated with the management of Domino's Pizza, particularly when it comes around Asia. Now, it's very important, it's going to be very important the next year, how or what they do to solve the problems they are experiencing in Asia. They've solved the problems in Australia and New Zealand. Seems like they're solving most of the problems in Europe, particularly Germany, maybe not France. But this company is having problems in Asia. What is causing those problems? Do they need to bring someone in, someone who's experienced in Asia, experienced in Asian culture, that sort of thing, to solve the problems right now? So that remains to be seen. And if they can't solve the problems, then Domino's Pizza has some significant problems moving forward. Not overall problems because they are doing well in Australia and New Zealand. Anyway, let's update the price one more, $45. So I wouldn't be surprised to see, typically you'll see the bottom in the first 5 minutes of trading and then you might see a bounce. Not always. If you see the share price continually fall during the day, that is a bad sign. But a lot of times you will see maximum negative sentiment in that first 5 minutes, the bottom will be reached. And at times I have bought in that first, maybe not first 5 minutes, but definitely after about 10 minutes, I will make a day trade, buy, and then see the share price bounce significantly. Sometimes you'll see the share price bounce 5 to 10% because the market, particularly retail investors, get it wrong. Now, I don't see Domino's Pizza's share price bouncing a lot from here, but I wouldn't be surprised to see the share price only down 15% at the end of trading day. Wouldn't even be surprised to see the share price down 25%, and wouldn't be surprised to see a significant amount of volatility over the next few weeks. If we go back 1 year ago, when they released that really bad financial report in February, you can see that on that day, the share price was down a fair bit, and it continued to fall over the next month, fell all the way down from $55 to $45. And then we saw a bounce after that. So sometimes negative sentiment, particularly if it's a financial report, can drive the share price significantly lower than the day they release it. We saw that with Domino's Pizza 1 year ago. But anyway, and probably the other thing I should mention is that one-day candlestick last year was a really negative one-day candlestick. That's a situation where the share price kept on falling during the day. So how Domino's Pizza trade today, I think, is going to be fairly important. If we see a share price keep on dropping, I think there's more downside to come for Domino's Pizza. And the very fact the share price now is $43.70, it's probably not a good sign. But we're only in 5 minutes of trading, so a lot to go, 6 more hours of trading to go. So that's all I'm going to talk about in today's live video. Or this live video. If you have any thoughts, any questions, leave those in the comment section of this video. I never have a look at depth, by the way. So 50 buyers, 216 sellers. That means absolutely nothing. A lot of people just sell on market. So never have a look. I never have a look at buyers and sellers. I did make that mistake about 10 years ago where I sold a company just because there was a lack of buyers in the depth and the share price zoomed higher from there. Anyway, So the last thing I should say is I'm not a financial advisor. If you do need financial advice, make sure you seek out someone who is qualified and can speak to your own financial needs. That's it for this video. Have a good day. Bye.